That's one brutal motor carriage.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were...
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not...
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and...
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share.
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
The Skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
Besmetine, or the Besmeti, the immortal.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carry...
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
If a skull spots you, he will pull out his dagger.
The lieutenant's voice is as calm as usual, a testament to the violence and death.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around the brightly painted bottom-lighted...
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive. Murder? Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it.
Also, he was hanged. He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean...
These punks don't know anything.
Hey! Stop right there! How does one...
Ah, this sounds like epistemology. A field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
Exactly. How can one know shit? For example, how can one be sure...
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter? So what do you think we know? Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not odd. There isn't a hint of hate in them. It's like they're piss and fuck the world out of some kind of moral. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
Old man, it doesn't matter. You'll be long gone before his greatness is recognized. Yep, old as fuck.
Yeah, man. It's like at death's door. No wonder you know...
Judging by that, Van Eyck is some sort of musician. Or killer.
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Apart from the unions themselves, of course.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the...
Yeah, we are. We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them. Because we can be just as psycho and vicious.
Ah, you'll see for sure once we're in. It's the last thing you'll ever see.
Throw him off his game.
Whoa! Come on, man. We're just talking here. Just words.
Yeah, no need to throw your authority in our face.
That's right. A way to put them in the...
You want to talk? Let's talk, boys. Ask them.
He liked how you decisively shut down a situation that could have turned into a farce.
Mm-hmm. What about them? Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person. Even the word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciate it. Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself... What I mean by this is, we are all pissed, and that...
It seems that the young man has a certain expertise in at least one field, even if it's rather narrow.
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or...
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though, you get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way, because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing.
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way, he's... Is it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets and two badass cops?
Yes? What is? What are you implying? I'm not sure I understand you, detective. Neither. Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace is the stronger of the two statements. Seems about right, especially considering your heroic exit.
That's an origin story for a dynamic duo.
So are we done here? Or... you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of...
Any signs of violence? No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes? Any information on the library card?
You can hear her sigh. So unprofessional of you.
Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else? I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you? Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Betancourt. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine. So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued. Yes. That is the most recent name the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP. And the one before it was Downwell. I also have one called Sediment, but I think that might be a different contractor. No, they work called Sediment. And Somatosensor, it seems. All that during the last 9 years.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
This is a fun challenge for her, an opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
Glad to help. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have more for you then. 57.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the...
The woman looks aloof.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here?
Mr. Dubois, every worker... To hell with it. Every worker is white. Now, what can I do for you today?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Yes, for sending mail.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with about a week's worth of mail as collected in there. It probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Everard.
All right, let's go back to Everard. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know.
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk.
Mr. Dubois, every work... The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a real future. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing.
Oh, Bratan, you played the old...
Better not to gloat, sire. 'Tis arrogance that gives the play away. Be subtle. You don't know his full plan. Perhaps he expected trickery. Perhaps the signatures weren't important. The point is, do not think you're ahead of him.
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me. But an old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character. So watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as...
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that?
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was...
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
It sounds like a very disturbed and desperate individual. We might be looking at someone with a medical history here. Watch out.
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly...
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours to...
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead. Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to...
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war. I have. It's a great story, Harry. Did you also know how the bee colony kills the giant hornet? They swarm and blanket it entirely until it suffers a...
He crosses his hands contently, thinking of the interior. They cook it alive in its exoskeleton.
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste. Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take...
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He does...
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance. Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It's already happening. $2,372 plus your
2,373 is a sizable contingent for and they're all well motivated. At least the ones you've seen.
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez. And to the new, competitive... With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free.
That's drugs.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical... All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities. The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume.
In bulk shipping. Large volume column.
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his Benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperazole.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored, and
the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
He's basically admitting to it.
You know why you're such a good detective, Harry? You don't get sidetracked. You care about the people you're supposed to... Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor... Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steal well. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth, and everyone's going to pull their weight. Yes, if you start thinking about it like that, the socialist municipal body sort of is like a corporation, isn't it? It uses corporate law. We're incorporating. We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry. Great, Harry, great. I think we've truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together. But if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about before. I know you're probably a busy man being an Mr. Evrat doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys. But who did you want to talk about? Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice friendly sort old Titus is. Sure, mister. What can...
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous. Hi. So what brings you here? Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer? Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me? Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions. Nothing. That I didn't see anything. Why shouldn't he? What friend? No, I don't think it came up. Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types. Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece. Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that just reporting back whatever I was telling him. Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like he sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese. Sure. Anything else on your mind? Oh, a committee. And if I may ask, gendarme, what is this
He's all bemused skepticism. He doesn't actually care what you want with his friend.
God, of course it is. My friend is always trying to convince me I need a little more, as though I don't have enough going on. In any case, I would love to help. But the thing is, I don't know where he is. We don't talk about everything. He might have mentioned something about making a tour of some historical sites up the coast. In an unofficial capacity, of course. Not a clue. I'm not his agenda keeper, you see. I guess you will. You did? And how did you like him? I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people. A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return to his opportunities in Occident, sur la clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know. Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time. That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess. It is. On Sundays. He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean. What about me, gendarme? Bye-bye, gendarme.
Nothing like the gratitude of a good...
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial.
Good. Okay. And? Completely empty?
No locusts?
That's not ideal.
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called...
Of course, more clever.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to tread.
Yes. The Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news.
Another trip to the reeds.
Of course we have.
Wait, Morel. He may have a point.
You're right, dear. It's a fair point. But what other explanation? Pardon me. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like...
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing.
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently. Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
A little hooligan. But what would a child...
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
Delinquents, my favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you...
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
This is a slippery one. He may respect the law, but mostly wants to pass under the radar. You won't get a chance to talk after you walk out. He hasn't been particularly forthcoming before. He may well still be hiding something.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the... Morale, it's been fun. Really. But I need a bath, and I have deliveries to handle.
No need to apologize, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check.
The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. This is bigger than he lets...
No, of course. Well, he's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip. More so than usual.
He doesn't want to say it, but this is unusual. Gary's been to the jungle with him, to places way more challenging than the...
Always a pleasure to see an officers.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath. Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example. One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. I was ashamed of what I did. and I didn't want you to know.
We're not detecting falsehood, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth. This shame is surprisingly sincere.
Gary, what's...
I took the hangman's cuirass.
God damn it, Gary.
I know.
Shame on you. Give the cuirass to the officer at once. Gary didn't mean to interfere with your investigation officers. He's just thick-headed and poor as dirt. But he's always helped us, given...
He's a loyal friend.
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard, so I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning, no one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it...
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying...
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Seolite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
They were thoroughly conservative men. It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie him.
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment...
He's a scaredy cat.
I always thought it was the Union, but I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word.
This is all he knows. He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your... This is it. This will protect your mortal shell. Don it and live.
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Yes? What is it? Okay. Yes. That...
What? No. No. There are universal standards of good out there, and that was just complete...
Jean, he's not right. Treat him like you treat McCoy.
Lieutenant W. Freighter, John Archetype McCoy's younger brother, Lance McCoy, although a man of 32 years, will mentally never surpass a 6-year-old. No idea. Just passing on information stored in your
And I'm not going to pretend like he's got a learning disability. Yes, and I'm wondering why. Don't you have a case to...
Yes? Did you want something from me? It means I'm a patrol officer, sir.
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional, fool.
Can I actually help you with some...
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates?
Does Kuno care? No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about...
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is
Shut up, C.
Now they're gonna take you to lame.
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer.
Lame. That rings some bells. Could this be connected to Night City? AKA, the city.
Oh god, Kuno, no! It's gonna happen now. They're gonna make you lame.
Stop it, C. No one's gonna make anyone lame. Kuno's...
There's definitely something going on here. You should check out Kuno's shack, the one with the pig's head. It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S. Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound it. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you. Even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered... All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you, whispering about.
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you...
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other. Not gonna let him do that.
That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad, manipulative thing to say. You should understand.
Try to fuck my Kuno! Try to fuck my Kuno away! Me and Kuno are tight. We ride for life.
What's going on is an ungovernable like you don't have enough on your plate. You feel a sudden surge of self-pity coming on.
No! You told him about it and now he...
The city is not fucking lame. You are lame. Kuno's tired of defending raid shit, and fuck you too, putting Kuno on the spot like that. Kuno doesn't need to fucking explain his shit. Kuno's king.
Explain himself? As if explaining some kind of work? You must get to the bottom of this one of these days. Sadly, it's unlikely to happen.
Kuno does...
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well. Oh, I'm not being sarcastic at all.
When someone says they're not being sarcastic, it's usually a good sign that they're being very sarcastic.
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The Phasmid did not take the bait. But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things.
Fuck, does Kuno care? Yeah. Kuno took the bugs, so what?
So it wasn't a phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
Locusts coming down like a shadow. This must be the night city he mentioned.
Yeah, Locust City.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantasticals. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't...
An artist? Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone?
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno, Kuno.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally...
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the east. So that's what this is about. Without a word, she disappears entirely. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now. Use this momentary confusion to take... You got him. Now convince him to leave the cryptozoologist's traps alone.
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die. I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
He recognizes the name.
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this.
There's silence between the two children. They're not...
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno does...
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. So it was just a child.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this...
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need...
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's...
That's just something people tell them. There won't be a next season. Not for this. Find a phasmid or admit defeat, people.
You can? Fine. It It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after...
He wants to see this tale through as much as you. Otherwise, he'd have stopped this already.
Really? It's too much, officer.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
Here's a fresh batch of locust. They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this...
This would show them all. We need to get you on that list of discoverers. No question about that.
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but...
I don't know what got into him, officer. Thank you for letting him off easy. He wa-
This orange machine is buzzing like a... Turning the crank feels odd. It's all gone now. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip.
Didn't Sona give you a perfect tool for this kind of job?
Equip the multi-tool by going to the tool...
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be turning the crank. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur. Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice and electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now. Something close to you dies with a soft...
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice cream maker has defrosted.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice...
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance... Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves.
She smiles and nods. See... As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound. It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it? It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself. It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water. Somehow, it was carried or dragged to the boardwalk. If not by human, the faint impressions of many footprints are also present, though it's impossible to tell what kind or how many. So the crust is hard. This jacket spent at least a day baking in the sun. It's too late. You've already thought about it, and now your hands are covered in muck. Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Billy is a unisex name. Could be whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Most of these titles seem to be in the side. If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005.
Good. We should give them a call from my Cinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Méjean.
Hello again, esteemed officer. And
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I... Hold on. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you?
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist.
Billy Méjean, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have... Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Méjean's home address, is that alright? No...
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day. Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Méjean? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
Maurice, what? A woman yells. Then, yes, okay.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Good. You have a name now.
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns...
And then goes for a little drink later. On the lookout.
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight. Marie! She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two. 1 second. Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that. Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Anything else you need from me? 57.
In the cabin, you see a set. A weathered brown door. The number reads, "Something smells good." The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead. This is the door. You already know it's the right...
Don't knock! Just leave! You don't need this! You don't need to sad it up!
You're right. Let's talk this through.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary. Dad, just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice. The lieutenant motions to...
Hello? Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio.
The police. A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up. There's fear in her voice.
Come in, the door is open.
It's you from the bookstand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back? I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to...
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what... No, this is something much worse. Is he in the hospital? How about
some small talk before you break the news? You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
What did you say? Oh. Oh. But he was just...
But he was just here.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here.
What happened to him? Was he drunk? I see. And you just found him there. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever. She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand...
Here.
No. I just need to tell my girls. God, should I call them?
No. A day.
Good. That's probably the right thing.
She can't take much more. Her stomach is churning. Soon...
Just tell me, what do I need to do next?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you...
A very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. Thank you. Thank you for telling me.
We should step outside and talk. You did well. I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased. They'll manage. That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done. Let's go.
Trying to sneak up.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? I love you did.
She is memorizing your badge.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
Hello again. How can I help you? The Koldima Madakwa? Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Oh, but what an interesting development. Well, it's been a long while since I've once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore and started looking for... Cool or not, one of them was obsessed with recording the Koldima Madakwa. And he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all. We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them. Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life. None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic...
Do we really have time for this?
This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record and keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from... That's an illusion. Your breathing is just as it... There's a growing sense of dread. The sound is coming from inside you, but also surrounding you. It feels as though someone is standing. He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched seabirds most likely, gulls and such.
And skewers, but...
That's it. The signal in the noise. A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds.
You know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the Koldima Madakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on parole. A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Why on earth? There's a prescription. I can't really see what...
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
I've had to take it, you know, since the People's Pile cleanup. I was with the emergency relief.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the... So much disappointment. And early deaths. Cancer mostly. No one's.
So much.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen? The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the... So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I like the theory more than the story. Outward.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
You said you'd done it before, yeah?
It's almost like he's worried. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of them. Go ahead then, he thinks. He won't be your knock. but he won't be thrilled about this either.
Here you go, man. Of course.
The trap stands empty amongst the reeds. No insects.
Fantastic.
The locusts, dazed from being transported. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will return to our... Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
He doesn't want to. But if there is one more cryptozoological runaround,
Waves are beginning to die down.
why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living.
But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer? Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea? This calls for a funeral, if you ask me. Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all? Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans.
Life world? Someone's been reading up on last century Gottwaldian philosophers. Play it cool now.
Oh yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to...
Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature...
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere. Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do.
You like the Capri funeral idea? On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough... All the traps are stopped now, and still no sight of the pheasant. All the traps.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the wave, I can wash it for you. But it's going to take about a half an hour.
Hell yeah.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth.
Tequila sunset.
My jacket?
A look of consternation crosses the man's face.
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila? Faum? That's medium concept stuff, not my style at all. I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe you should lay off the booze.
It becomes abundantly clear to you how this man managed to lose his... I'm calling it. It's neurological.
You know what? Fine. Maybe I can pawn it for some booze.
Hi,
Good thinking.
Hello, dear. It's good to... Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is weary. Her early...
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him. I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your...
Fuck that cough. It's not happening. The insides of your lungs are lined with tobacco. Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Different? How?
Answering a question with a question, for example. Defensive isn't her usual style.
I'm not. It's not. It's a strange feeling.
And when a police officer asks,
do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about what Morel's so proud of it.
a terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
No, at least I don't think I did, but Morel was so eager to believe my story was evident that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That
I am a queen? An extra...
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if...
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything. But it has, hasn't it? A seed can only bear what's inside. It has a taste you're quite familiar with.
You might be right, Detective. I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I came in on our first date. If
she has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with it. What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools...
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
Of course not. I didn't mean to say my situation discredits the field. There have been some...
Rising. Unfolding from the reeds on...
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome. Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. and then a taxi home. It's not so bad. You too, sweetie. Thank you for everything, truly. Even though it turned out to be a
waste of time. A dream. A fool's hope. Say, like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, the cold.
We should go too.
Wow. Just wow. I hope you really... That really...
It's safe to say this is about your karaoke performance.
I get it. You were purposefully shit. So original. I'm not letting anyone up there again. Ever.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
It's you again. What is it? A witness? You ain't got shit.
That's just cop tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already roll on the others. Anything witness.
Well, let's hear it then.
This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
Yeah, right. Like we wouldn't know if an MI plant was in our town. No.
MI is short for moral intern. Moral intern is short for moralist internet.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. The last copper. What wacky claims did he make?
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band.
Yeah. It's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets.
They're avoiding having to answer this question.
We were drinking, weren't we, guys? I hit the bottle hard. I was...
Right, I'm convinced, Glenn. Nothing off here. Just a regular...
Bullseye. Glenn looks around uncomfortably. The lieutenant hit a nerve.
Those flaccid MI cocks with their culture language. Everything's a surreal play or...
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out. Like it was from a...
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first...
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know...
I know you are lying, Shanky.
You didn't break this wagon fort, but you did manage to rattle the people inside a bit.
Arab guy? Boss, I think...
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there, too. I already told you. Some witness. I pulled the same shit. Came up with some shit. Then...
You don't have to go to school for shit.
You're doing a hell of a job, man.
So much bluster to hide the fact that they're uncomfortable with you having this info.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mate.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right for...
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
We're not bees. We're men. We're so...
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you. What are you trying to do? Scare my men? So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army. And the Madre.
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Send back to Madre.
These people are trained military professionals. Special forces, as you said.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think. We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home. I guess we're gonna see.
That was an unsure phrasing.
Right about what? That a 50 caliber bullet goes through shit? Yeah, I am. Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What? What do you mean, okay? No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative.
He really doesn't like you ruffling their feathers like that. On what might be.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar? You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively...
Huh? You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
Speak for yourself, buddy. We've been giving a shit for 10 years. Martinez was a...
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to get...
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you. If you don't, if you question her, harass her.
What is her name?
Clausia. I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Sure. Why not? You've probably seen her around.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts falling.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions.
Whatever you do, do not tell him you know her. Calm, normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship.
Something is off here. His anger is...
It was like that karaoke incident all over again.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it...
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know.
Here you go, boss.
I know her.
How well?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about...
Well enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months. You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Aranye did...
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some... Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
What do you think I meant? Yeah, pretty much. No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details of that.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of, I don't give a shit.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Officer, what was that? You looked strange when he mentioned the assault victim's name. Do you know that woman? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday. Okay, that's manageable. Understood. It is. This would have been good to know before. It should have. Anything else? What you're saying is, you raped her?
Ice is forming on the inside of your chest cavity.
Then, don't ever say that again. What else? We'll be alright.
You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be all right. Is it, though? Nothing? You're... The door is...
Who is it?
Tired.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudge. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
Looks like it, yes.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drink. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledgement.
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will. It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
Oh yes, legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there. They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infer.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57.
Have I ever? This is the one and only superstar cop. He's kind of a big deal around here.
Mace, I don't know what he's told you, but there are no superstars among police.
Of course there are. Look at him. He is the Phoenix. What brings the...
The Phoenix is one of the many nicknames of Guillaume Lemillion. Revachos.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Clausier Amandou.
Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds Oranese. Her birthmarks also signal Oranje. You don't know why, but Oranese girls...
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate. A bad memory of...
The Republic of Oranje is a democratic nation on the Muindi Isola, north of here, over the sea and across the Pale. It is one of the 6 major Occidental nations to hold stake in the...
It's the past. People can't go back.
Thankfully, it's implied.
I'm 28. Something stupid. Oranese lit. Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university. Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literature.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Nothing. I do nothing with it. Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit. Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary.
It's the world's most tired smile. Of course she won a beauty pageant. She's very symmetrical.
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor.
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. Okie dokie. The record. So official. Yeah, it's pretty deluxe. I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying?
About 4 months. I came in
The bills downstairs concur.
here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol. Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell. It is.
The lieutenant makes a note. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped.
Yeah? Alright.
She looks at the dried petals. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger.
Pretty. Looks like a dried Maybell. Is that the one you caught? Why was there a flower on the roof?
Or an admirer?
Admirers? I'm too old to be a debutante. And this place is no fashionable.
Question avoided. Let's conclude that she has admirers. Plenty of them.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean? It's a bit early in the morning for rate.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more,
By they, she means...
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. Pretty much.
Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
I'm 89% sure. Cool.
She sincerely thinks it's very...
We partied. A lot of party.
From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do...
Whoa. After so much drinking and drugs, how did they manage it?
I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is such an emotional word.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed with longing.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that. Oh yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window.
A bitter cringe. It...
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started
tearing off his armor, demeaning him, throwing rocks at him.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio
So that's why the phone is out of order. She tampered with the whirling land.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good cat.
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in.
Thank you for making the call, miss.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about it.
I know it's difficult, miss.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine. You don't want to know.
She dips the cigarette in the lighter's flame and in...
I can see the similarity, yes.
Funny.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing.
And his role in this strike?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But
and they lynched him for it?
She nods.
They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for Union members. They're probably down there now. Over drinks. It's been a long, boring... A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical...
I have. Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it...
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably... Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Not my favorite topic, but okay. How about we, change the subject? Yes, you're just one room away. There.
Good, yes. This means she could have heard something, like what you were doing before you blacked out.
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions, like...
Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
Why not?
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit. What are you, deaf? They're perfect, like rockstar politician and drug addict teacher. Embrace the superstardom you've worked so hard to establish. Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen, Salam Rocky Bayi, badass on-the-edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous... With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you. and you along with it. The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
I don't know, Lieutenant Ifrit. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious... I don't know. The further we get, the more the vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant. No, still a mini investigation.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Must be something valuable inside to go through the trouble of protecting it.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called hardy boys. Half there is, nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan. What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us...
It's you again. What is it? Again? Seriously, man. Yeah, whatever. Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus...
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy.
Success. Titus backs off.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you...
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying. Someone has to rush in to break the tension.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent...
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no universe. We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a Harvard...
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking...
Things got nice and quiet after that.
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day
Writing down...
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you, a cop?
Pixty. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are...
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape,
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy. You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of you.
The porterial is you push, command set, and...
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a fight.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice one. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your port.
End of recording. It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls. Still.
There's more going on here than we know.
One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his? A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre.
The South Safre conflict is an ongoing proxy war between Grad and Safre. It has been hot for 12 years.
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer.
A symbol of Soldier of the...
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
Six crumbling petals.
This is the Insulindian lily, called Mabel's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
The petals...
Does Kuno care?
You were too pushy last time. Think this through. Just look. She came up with... Also, all in all...
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But...
Fuck you!
She puts...
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even Pig.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
she understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, Pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal. Snuff radio shit. Believe me, Pig, you don't.
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like,
His little green eyes are fixed on yours. He's meant everything he said before. But right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
fucking yeah. Kuno knows you don't want to face this right now. This dark shit. Kuno faces this shit every day. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has. Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his...
A cop would be too large for her to overpower. But a determined child of her size can still kill. The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Kuno falls silent.
Kuno, that's it. That's what Kuno was starting to... Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno. Told you this. Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people, or some shit. Crazy people. The fucking Nakis.
It's Suruese. The Suru are an indigenous ethnic minority in the social democratic powerhouse Vasa on the tundra and tiger-covered Isola of Katla.
Suruese? Like that man from Shelmdall shit? She could be.
Revelshot does have a small Suruese community, or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
Fuck no, she's not me sister. She's just a stray who got in, like a mad dog or some shit. Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark. Yeah, that's the place. She was just balled up near the closet. Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner.
You know this. The body goes into a kind of revulsion shock. Murder hangover. That killed a kid. Yes. Makes them look for a quiet, dark place and just hibernate. Must have been her first one. You only get it on the first one.
I dunno. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home. She's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Kuno-S, two of a kind.
'Cause she fucking looks like Kuno. No one knows her name. Kuno told you, this shit was Psycho Killer. How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control. Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Kuno. You threaten her.
This is what it all comes down to.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up You understand? All right, now we can do business.
He's breathing heavily. That took something out.
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, your Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics. If you run a little errand for the Kuno, get you. See? It's tension and release with Kuno. Now we releasing. The pan buying shit, that's on now too. 90% discount for Kuno's pig. Kuno can flex. Kuno flexes for hobos. Kuno sees you're in need. Here, pig. We're full now. Performance buddies. Kuno could already see you soaring through the air like a fucking eagle. Pig's in Kuno's debt now.
Money debt doesn't mean anything. He's just saying...
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got a dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed. Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a
Don't expect to talk this one down. There are some situations you won't sweet talk your way around this man. Good thing this psycho drug boss is strictly optional.
Like half? A baggie, but like in this vial?
That's half a gram.
Yeah, half a G. Want it or not? Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant, great.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Okay, Kuno's listening. Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuno knows go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Kuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckheads. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here? Okay then.
Kuno doesn't...
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
She puts her coffee cup with a soft ring. As the porcelain, this does not surprise.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intention.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
Where did they get...
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via...
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style? Yeah. That was practically his pickup line. Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style? He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoi, he wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It was...
Yes, was he bright?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his...
She's quite observant about the human character. Trained to observe, even.
People who go to university know how to use words like internalize and integrate.
There's more to this. She has an index in her head of pathologies and how to exploit them.
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezud all rolled into one person, then cast in Norani's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
When he said he was done, and done mentally, it didn't sound like a joke. Sounded like a deeply troubled man.
Well, maybe I pieced him back together with my magical personality. Afraid of what? That tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil. Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Kohoi. I would...
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed...
There is a small measure of pride in her, that she could quell the rage in such a being. What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Like, for example...
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list, the last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is...
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was Occidental, not Mondial. I'll update the form.
Yes.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrek. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought...
No love for Muta Aranje? Wasn't he a soldier?
No. He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader.
A flash of rage comes over you. The words have already left your mouth.
Had he passed that test, we wouldn't have gotten along. Come to think of it, maybe it was our hate. I love Revachol, though. hope she loves me too. He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would...
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no. We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had...
Looks like you were right, officer.
Points are good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die. The young woman looks at you. Then, she's clearly sensing something.
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing... Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scar.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone. Oh.
It's clear she liked it.
Quite a lot, yes. Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though. How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets.
Is this Oranese lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Oranese lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are... And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some..." And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after... Oh yeah. No thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Semenine Islands, and on other islands too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself. Change of topic, perhaps? A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet. How much does the toxicology report cost the police of Revachol? I can do it for half of...
It's quite expensive, miss. But we'll manage without your help for now. All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42? Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity. How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw. You could ask either one of them.
Huh? How old? 58? He was deceased. He had been decomposing for a week.
There's silence. Then, a little, here it comes.
Sure, you're 42.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements. To the laboratorium.
It's you again. What is it? And that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Locker room talk. What are you, fucking brain dead? I've been to plenty. What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psych.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia a second chance to play along. She's still...
Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. Fuck it.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
I ask for your opinion, not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys. We should get a...
Why?
Maybe...
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are good.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember? I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck that lying, scamming. We're done."
Yeah.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No.
What is this quiet funeral shit? What we need is some beers in.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter. Fat Angus, the powerful guy, Mr. All Muscle. Just remember, it's about more than Claudia. It's about these men and Martinez, their district. Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one.
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead.
Shut up, Angus!
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't the... Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler?
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell him.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions. He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks. Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow, scalpel still in his hand. Get the light. Shine it in his mouth.
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural? There's another girl? 2 of them?
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she did.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hookers and...
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench.
That's okay with the fat man, still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking... dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged. Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement pit.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. They can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if...
That's all he knows. That's...
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing. Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers...
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Clausia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns. Training. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away. These theories, not bad. Don't buy either one, But still, this guy's not as dumb as he looks.
In a manner of...
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it, for political reasons. It sent him. Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt...
A little too far there, but you're definitely wrong.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway. Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klasia you want to talk to. Me too. You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go, Klasia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that. That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of...
We'll take that into account.